Good day, viewers, and welcome to today's Sport Wrap Show. I am your host, Brian Monango, updating you with the latest sports news. Well, Gladiators definitely did get a good win over Liechtenstein in the friendly match, and we'll be talking more about that as we get into the hit list. As we all do know, the brave Gladiators are in Switzerland as they take their first international games off and they played against Liechtenstein in a game where they drew 1-1. They are set to play again on Sunday at 10 a.m. in their second game against the same team, so we are looking forward to that. We do have a few interviews compiled by the NFA where we just caught up with the goal scorer and the coach as well, so please do stay tuned as we have a look at the interviews.
Yeah, thank you so much, Isaac. Once again, just finished the match against Liechtenstein and ended in a stalemate. A game that I think could have swung either way, but with some good goalkeeping and some stellar defense from either side, we managed to share the spoils. I think overall I'm pleased with the performance, especially thinking about the number of training days we had and preparation towards this game. And you could see towards the end that they were fading a bit in terms of the fitness levels. But all in all, I'm really pleased with the performance. Wanted more, wanted to win the game, but at the end of the day, I think we played against an outfit that also has their work cut out for them, and they really played well, in my opinion. They really gave us a run for our money. And I think Sunday is going to be an interesting match now that we know what either side can bring. So I'm looking forward to Sunday's game. Not reading too much in this, not condemning my players for the fact that we made some mistakes at times, but that's football. Football is not a perfect game, and that's what makes it so beautiful. So there's now room for improvement. We can now sit back and analyze them nicely and see what we have to do in order to get the win. But the first international game against Liechtenstein, the first European outing across the borders, I think we can pride ourselves with the way that we conducted ourselves and the way that we played. So I'm happy with what I've seen.
Yeah, we saw a very interesting game. It was a 50-50 game. Both teams played equal to each other, of course with different systems, but at the end it was a draw, 1-1. Both teams deserved the draw, this 1 point. It was interesting, it was very fast. Good to watch a game over 90 minutes, good fighting spirit of the Namibian team. Some chances to score, but even Liechtenstein created some chances. Namibian goalkeeper played excellent. So overall, I must say it was a good performance of the Namibian women national team.
I'm Terigondera Mkoto. I'm a Nampol player. So today's game was not that different, but it was let me say the rebels here, they are technical good, so we try our best to cope up with them. So I'm feeling so very overwhelmed that I scored the first European goal for for Namibia. So looking forward to the next game. We hope we will score at least, we will win the game. But it was a good game.
Well, as we all do know, tomorrow is a big night. Not a big night, but a big day in the rugby world, as we know that Portugal are coming and Portugal are taking on Namibia at the Hage Geingob Stadium. We are all very excited for that game. Please do make sure to drop your predictions on the Sports Wrap page. Let us know who you think is going to win the game, and we will be live streaming the game, of course. Also, the opening game is the first division where Vipers will be taking on Swallows from Ludrets. So that's definitely a game to look forward to. But we do have a few interviews with the president and some of the NRU board members that just spoke about how excited they are for the big game on Saturday, which is tomorrow, where we were at the Mercure Hotel for the meet and greet with both teams. So please stay tuned for that.
Rugby. There is South Africa, but this is not true. He said that Portugal has played several times against Namibia, and we have lost. I hope next Saturday will be different. And he said that this game of this forthcoming game will be the first step towards the road of next Rugby World Cup in Australia, I think so.
That's right.
So Portugal needs to start winning next Saturday in that direction. So, and she made an appeal to Her Excellency to support Portugal and Namibia rugby in the same direction. So I hope that the game on Saturday will be a great confraternization between the two nations. Thank you.
Hage Geingob and his lovely wife, my dear friend Carlos, the president of the Portugal Rugby Union, to my fellow presidency, Mr. Liechtenstein and Mr. Bierhard, as well as Mr. Rist here. Allow me the opportunity, and all the rest of the protocol observed, please, to welcome Portugal, well, the Portugal rugby team to Namibia. We met you briefly on Sunday when you landed, and we actually are really fortunate to have you here after so many years. We hope to keep our winning streak on foreign soil on our own soil going.
Oh yes.
But we do recognise you are currently ranked 16, I believe, and we're ranked 21, so we've got the point to prove. We will definitely be the underdogs, but we love that tag. That brings out the best in us. Allow me to also apologise for head coach Namibia. He's got a bit of flu and he wants to recover from that, and obviously don't want the rest of you to catch it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is such a unique sport that we play and that we support. It's a gentleman's game played by hooligans, so to speak. But we socialise beforehand. We fight like crazy on the rugby field and we socialise thereafter again. This is the spirit of rugby. This is a spirit that it embodies. This is what draws people to it. People on Saturday will see two teams fighting for their countries, playing for the honour of representing their countries. I want to thank the local support from the Portuguese community, and we have a substantial community in Namibia. Thank you for the support that you've shown your compatriots from Portugal, but also knowing that in the past you have wholeheartedly also supported Namibian rugby. And we thank you for that. It's our unique opportunity to welcome you here for the purpose of building bridges. Like my friend, my friend Carlos has said, excuse me, I'm a lawyer, so I'll keep on referring to this stupid little friend situation. But like my friend Carlos has stated, is that we're all building towards the next World Cup. This is the first step in the process. We're on it because it's the first test in almost 5 years that we are hosting on our own soil. Due to the circumstances that we've had with COVID and all of that, we are so blessed that you guys are the first ones. You were the first test we played since independence, and we got our independence, and you the first test after COVID, which is sort of a rebirth for everybody in the world. So it's a real special occasion for us. I want to say to all the players, both local side and the Portugal team, enjoy this game. Careers are short, but the memories and the friendships you build through rugby last a lifetime. And it's important to build this and use these opportunities to do that, because after rugby, there is also another life. And this is where we will build our bridges internationally. And for that, we thank you for gracing us with your presence and playing against us. Carlos, I will not be supporting Portugal on Saturday. And I'll be then lastly to then call onto stage our limit, well, again the limit Minister of Sport, Hage Geingob. Just maybe some background. I think it's important for people to cheers. She's an athlete of note in her own right, which explains her passion for specifically this portfolio in cabinet. She was a tennis player, was the president of the Namibia National Olympic Committee, played good netball, really good. She was a tough competitor, I was told by some very reliable sources. She was the deputy chair of the Namibia Sports Commission, obviously a member of several parliamentary standing committees. She was the deputy minister of sport before she became the minister. She's actually a member of the ruling party, but also highly educated in her own sense, having a BA degree in nursing, which explains her great heart towards people, especially everybody in the community, in the Namibian community. So allow me the opportunity to welcome our mama to the front.
In the history. And thank you, Portugal, that you let us win 6 out of the previous 8. So we are 6-2 ahead. So thank you for that. We will try to extend, Saturday we will try to keep it 7-2. You can try to make it 6-3. But you will not catch us Saturday, we are still ahead. But thank you very much to everyone. Thank you to Mr. Nolan Station who organized many of the things. And allow me to also thank Mr. Zandra Strauss. Ms. Zandra Strauss, she's really, I've worked with her now a long time in preparation for this event on Saturday, and she's really, that's one woman that you can be proud of, Honorable Minister. Yes, she's perhaps someone for the future. But thank you very much. Enjoy the evening. Everyone, thank you for your presence, and thank you for also Mercure Hotel for you hosting us the Portuguese Rugby Federation. Mr. Carlos Amado da Silva to the front. You cannot go back to Portugal without something from Namibia.
Well, just like the president said, the dinner has been had, and now we did have definitely a time of socializing. Now we fight on the rugby field tomorrow, and then after the game we socialize and are back to being friends again. That's the beauty of the sport. Well, your take is up next, but right after we visit the marketplace.
My Zone presents My Zone Schools Esports Competition.
Still possibilities. Round 1, 3, 2, 1. We have 50 minutes to go. Caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
From deep three-point range, Green with the...
Join us on the 27th of July at the MTC Innovation Hub for an action-packed day of esports excitement.
Neo Paints is proud to call Namibia home. For more than 70 years, Neo Paints has been inspired by this country's natural colors and beauty. To produce the wide variety of trusted quality paints we have become known for. Proudly Namibian by nature, Neo Paints has over the years involved itself in several key projects across the nation, bringing lasting beauty, premium paints to liven up both indoor and outdoor environments. As durable as the Namib Desert, Neo Paints has stood the test of time through all weather conditions, leaving a lasting impression on the hearts and the minds of all Namibians. Neo Paints Namibia, a coat of excellence.
Well, as we all do know, the Brave Warriors definitely did do well in the COSAFA Cup tournament, where they finished second after they lost in the final against Botswana. Not Botswana, actually, apologies for that. They lost against Angola in the final match, a 5-0 defeat, and ended up taking the silver medal home, which was still a very good result for Namibia. We did get a few words from the vice president herself, who invited the team over for dinner at the old State House. Please do stay tuned for this interview.
Yes, we must really say something about Brave Warrior. We must know now, how do we welcome you in a manner that we can all really show that the pride of the nation is here. So we need that ready to come in, so that we have a good password for Brave Warrior whenever we are meeting you. Please, come a minister, the managers, everybody, we need that. So that the nation, when you hear, then you know the Brave Warrior is around, the Brave Warrior is coming. That should be the case. Am I wrong? We must have something. Thank you. Thank you. Please visit all these camera people. Thank you, Comrade Minister of Sports, Youth and National Service, for the floor. Honorable Minister in the Presidency, the Deputy Minister of Sports, Youth and National Service, our ED, State House, the representative of the President of NFA, the Secretary General, I think I heard, the sports representative here, and of course the Brave Warriors and the whole management team, and the mobilizers. You say you call them chicken for the Brave Warrior. So really, I'm not here for a keynote address. It's simply to pass a welcome and a congratulatory message on behalf of the President, the Cabinet, and of course the entire Namibian nation. I would like to welcome our Brave Warrior back home and to say congratulations, you have made us proud. I'm doing this in this important house, which is now known as the official residence of the Vice President of the Republic of Namibia. Not Netumbo's official residence. It's the official residence of the Vice President of the Republic of Namibia. Whoever will be occupying that position, this is the official residence. It is a very historical place because if I recall, because this has been the official residence of the President of the Republic of Namibia at independence. The founding president was living here, and all the cabinets that he has established, we all got our letters in this particular room. It was the hall where when you are called, it's either you'll be given a work or you'll be reassigned. So it's not really a small place as we might think. It has a history. I don't want to keep you long here. I know you had a very, very busy days that has really paid dividends. Yes, you have not won the gold, but for us as a nation, we really feel that you have proceeded as well. And to be the second runner-up and to win the silver medal, for us, is something as a nation, and we are really proud of you.
So we are all very excited about the stadium that has been announced, that the tender will be given around the 29th of August. So we all do know that we are moving forward. Well, with international news, Ariochert is on standby. But before that, let's first go for an ad break.
Today we are going to learn how to bake. Welcome everyone.
Things may not always go as planned, but our technology doesn't fail. Join Paratus today. Paratus, always prepared.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with tennis news first. It is Wimbledon. It's going to be finals weekend this weekend. The men's final on Sunday, the women's final on Saturday. In the women's semi-finals, it is Jasmine Paolini of Italy that's through to the final. She beat Donna Vekic in 3 sets, 2-6, 6-4 and 7-6 to go through to a first final. And then it also Barbora Krejcikova, she's from the Czech Republic, and she beat Elena Rybakina, the 2022 winner. She beat her also in 3 sets. So both these players are playing in their first final at Wimbledon. The men's semi-finals will be played on Friday, and that will be Daniel Medvedev, the number 5 seed, against number 3 seed Carlos Alcaraz. That's the one semi-final. The other semi-final, number 2 seed, that is Novak Djokovic, playing against the 25th seeded player Lorenzo Musetti. Those are the semi-finals, and the winners of those 2 matches will play in the final on Sunday. Continuing with golf news, it is the Scottish Open sponsored by Genesis that started. The final round will be played on Sunday. After the first round, it is American Justin Thomas leading a good first round of 8 under par 62 played by him, and then a good round also for Rory McIlroy. He was 5 under par 65 in his first round. That is Rory McIlroy trying to make a comeback again after the disappointment of losing by a single shot in the US Open recently. Southern African interest, it is Eric van Rooyen, 3 under par 67 in his first round. This is good preparation for all the top players. It is the British Open that will start this coming Thursday. It will be played at Royal Troon Golf Club, and the defending champion is Brian Harman of the United States. And to close off today's international sports news, it is Tour de France cycling news, and it was stage 2 that is done and completed. Also quite a flat stage. The sprinters came into play. It was 204 kilometers. The winner of stage 12 is Binyam Ginmay. He's from Eritrea. That is a brilliant performance by him. That is his 3rd stage win of the Tour de France so far. Overall, the general classifications, it is still Tadej Pogačar that's leading the tour at the moment, followed by Remco Evenepoel, 1 minute and 6 seconds behind him. And then it is Jonas Vingegaard, the defending champion, the winner of the 2023 Tour de France. He's 1 minute and 14 seconds behind Tadej Pogačar. 2 big mountain stages that will be on Saturday and Sunday over the weekend in the Pyrenees. So it's good. The top 3 can change over Saturday and Sunday this coming weekend. Also big news from the stage 12 was the crash of Primož Roglič. He was 4th on the time before the start of stage 12, but unfortunately he fell, he got injured, and because of his injuries he had to withdraw from the Tour de France, unfortunately. So it's Primož Roglič out of Tour de France 2024. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day and sport weekend, and we talk international sport again on Monday. Goodbye.
Well, that's all that we do have for you on today's Sports Wrap show. Sports Wrap will be back again next week, Monday, same time, same place. But definitely make sure to catch us over the weekend at the Hage Geingob Stadium, where we'll be live streaming the game between Portugal and Namibia. Definitely make sure to cheer the boys on. If you are in Windhoek, make your way to the stadium. The more the merrier. The team does need the Namibian support, and we haven't had an international game in a very, very long time. But from me, Brian Munango, and the team in studio, it is adios.